Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of Jack on Tracks, the back shop. And in this one, we are going to do the mortar work on this, the first coat of the mortar work on the outside over here. I'm hoping to get it done in 2 coats, have it looking good in 2 coats. I'm going to do a wash, let it dry, do the sides, let them dry, and then I'm going to dull coat it, see how it looks, then come back and do a second. All right, so I'm using Vallejo Air Concrete, Grimy Gray, and Rock Gray. There was these are the AKs. I'm gonna put this one away. I'm not gonna use that one. I don't think. Maybe come back later and add it, but I'm not going there now. We're just going to use these grays. All right. That's a little too pale. So, like I said, this is an old building, and it's not supposed to look new. I believe I dull coated the outside of this. I don't remember. It looks like it, so we're just running with it. I got this as level as I can get it, kind of. The plastic is still not attached to the base yet. If you guys didn't know, if you clog these tips, you can come in and pop these. You can pop these off, clean them out. It's good to keep a cleaning rod around. These are all going to be washes, so I'm not too crazy concerned about. That's the first color. And then the 4th and final color. Remember I said you can come in if you have areas that are a little too wet. You think you could just come in here and this area right here, I'm not feeling. A little too much of that color. There we go. So we're gonna leave that to dry, and I'll come back in the morning, and we'll see how this all is looking, and then go from there. Possibly do a second coat, but I doubt it. I'll probably we'll do a clear coat on it and see how it looks after the clear. We're gonna do the sides too. I gotta do the sides, and then we'll figure it out from there. Even though it looks blotchy, but when it dries, it tones down somewhat. I'm hoping it tones down a lot more than it does. It's looking right now. But it has been doing that, been toning itself down somewhat. So, all right, guys. So we'll just let this dry. All right, guys, welcome back. This dried out somewhat, and it looks it's gonna need. I gotta go. It needs a second coat. There's no doubt. The same how we did in here. We did multiple coats on here. We're gonna have to do that on the outside. Off camera last night, right before I decided to turn in, I just came downstairs. I did this side pretty good. This side I actually went a little heavy on, and I might just come in here with a little touch up here and there, but it looks pretty decent. So the easiest way to do these ends is to hang it off the end of my table and just come in here and do it. So that's what we're going to do. One of the guys at the club has this really cool thing. You just put it in there and it vibrates the crap out of it. Maybe when we get to our new house, when we find a house and get to the new house, I'll invest in one of those. Right now, I don't want to buy any more new stuff because I got to move all that stuff. I don't want to move it. All right, a little spritzer jar. Give a little shake, make sure everything's all up in solution. All right, so we'll let this dry for a few minutes, and then we'll come back in and get the other side going. I'm not sure what's going on over here. So, like Boomer says, you get anomalies. Oh, that's my anomaly. Come in here, we'll clean out these brushes again. I mean, this looks really good. This has to get dull coated. So I'm going to go do that while this dries. All right, guys. We'll be back. Hey guys, well, here we are. We're back. This is dried. It's I hit it with Tamiya dull coat. I think it filled it in pretty good. I think the inside looks great. The outside walls look pretty good. I can come back and touch these up if I don't like them. And this wall, outside wall over here looks pretty good too. This wall as a whole looks like a dirty wall to the outside of a building that gets used. So I think we've accomplished what we came here to do. So now, oh, come on, man. All right, we gotta get that to set, stay in there. I don't know why it's deciding to give me trouble today, but it is. All right, so so basically today we're gonna attach that again, and then we're gonna take this. I'm gonna clean this up with a little isopropyl alcohol and a Q-tip, and then we're going to use Barge all-purpose cement. This is like rubber glue, and I use this on leather, and the stuff never comes apart. So I'm hoping that it brings its mojo and does that to this. So yeah, let me find my crazy glue if I got any damn crazy glue left. There we go. This is the thick, like my women, nice and thick. This is not gel. It's not gel. Top just snapped off inside. Awesome sauce. All right. So I'm actually going to switch over to the more readily available modeling stuff than this. This is like woodworking. I use this for woodworking, and what I do with it is I'll cover 90% of the material with wood glue, and then I'll throw a couple of drops of the CA at either end. Of the glue up. The CA hardens and holds it in while the wood glue dries. Even with that activator, I don't know what happened. A lot of guys use a Star Bond. I think I'm going to switch over to that. Like I said, I was using this for woodworking, and it worked fine for that, but the thick stuff does not seem to work with the accelerator at all. I know some of you that are watching have noticed that I haven't put the cornice on yet. That's going on right after when this gets done getting glued to the base, and it's all set and dry. Then we'll come back in and we'll do the cornice. I may even postpone that a little bit. I gotta see. I might do it after I get this on here. That'll be like the finishing touches to that, or I'm going to hold off till after I build out the framework inside. I'm not 100% sure yet. Still, I have a plan. It's just very liquid. Basically, what I need to do I need to glue this onto this bench, onto this table. Alright, so the way this works is you put a very light coat on both sides of what you're working on, and you let it dry till it gets tacky, and you put it together, and they never coming apart. So that's kind of what we're going to do here. This is the low odor stuff. The regular barge stuff, man, whoo, you need to be outdoors. You need good ventilation with that stuff. Oh, man. Try to keep this clean so it doesn't do this, but apparently I didn't get it clean. All right, guys, give me 1 second. I'll be right back. All right, guys, so, like I said, very little of this. Trying to get as much off of this as possible. Already starting to tack up. All right, so that's that. Now I'll just let that dry. I have some small clamps. I gotta find them. I'm gonna clamp them on here. Make sure everything's nice and good. All right, guys. So we're back. These walls are nice and solid now. These I haven't put in yet. I just have them leaned in here, just for looks, and it's looking pretty good. So I just quickly threw the girders in. I'm gonna cut these back. I'm gonna try to cut them back so. This one is going to be in line with this girder at the end here, and then they're just going to step out, and then this girder will be in line with this end over here. That's the plan. So we're going to put a little plate on the wall over here for us to sit on, and then the girders will sit on that. They'll actually be cut down because they'll be sitting either in or on a I-beam. They're going to be sitting, they'll either be welded to the face of an I-beam or be notched into the I-beam. So that's just the way it is. And then these side pieces are going to get cut to fit in between each one of these. So we got some work coming, and I think it's going to come out. I think it's coming out really well, and I think it's going to look really good when it's done. So I think the next thing we're going to work on is I got to work on this corner, because the way the building is, the way the office is built out of brick, and that didn't work. So the way that's built, it's built out of brick, so it's kind of built into the existing framework that was there. All right, so that's what I got to do next. That's gonna be the next video. So guys, hey, thanks for watching Jack on Tracks. Like and subscribe. If you guys are following this, please ask me questions. I like answering questions. If you see something that you would maybe have done a little bit different, let me know in the comments. I'm not saying that I know what I'm doing, because I sure as hell don't know what I'm doing. And this is just me doing it. So, I mean, this is basically the first building I really ever scratch built to this extent. So, we'll see. Once again, guys, thank you for watching. Hit that like button, hit the subscribe button, and stay tuned for the next one. And as always, thanks for putting my shenanigans, my nonsense, and I'll catch you later.